Hi guys, this is Wiz here, and I just wanted to share just one simple thing before I go today. I'm not gonna be here for a very long time, so I just thought of popping and checking out how you guys are doing, and hope everything is going good. I know it's crazy times, things are changing, procedures are changing, protocols are changing from aviation to even simple thing like having a meal, which is interesting. So the times are here. This is what's happening. And I was just thinking last week about the whole Black Lives Matter movement and how it has been hijacked by all sorts of elements with their own agendas. And some people are saying they had people that are coming and destroy stuff. There have been bricks found in strategic places. It's a crazy world that we're in at the moment. So today I just want to share with you briefly Psalms 91. There's a lot of assumptions about Psalms 91, but one thing I wanted to say was that it's like one of those powerful scriptures for such a time as this. But I want to stress that it says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall remain stable and fixed under the shadow." He who dwells. So the biggest thing I want to share is probably maybe something simple, but it is actually that part about he who dwells. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. So when you talk about dwelling in the secret place, that has to do with spending time. And I think that's one of the things that has made a lot of preachers powerful. But those great men and women of God that a lot of them admire, the basic fact is they have made the necessary investment to be able to be in that place where God can show them things, speak them about about the anointing, about mantles, about the word, because there's a lot of misconceptions about certain things. Some people have formed doctrines out of other people's doctrines, if that makes sense. So it's a crazy world, but I want to stress that it says he who dwells, he who dwells. That has a connotation of spending time in the presence of God. That is nothing to do with what I'm eating all different places, but if you look at it objectively, it makes sense in the sense of saying if you're not spending time with someone in terms of a relationship, you can't know them that much. This is why some people are a bit annoying, because they can't spend one time with you, but they want to go behind your back and start contacting everyone who knows you, and it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. That's another topic for another day. But I want to stress the fact that he who dwells in the secret place. It doesn't talk about a casual visit. Someone he who dwells, that has to do with actually spending quality time in his presence. Because at the end of the day, it's in the secret places that things are revealed. It's a secret place that destiny is revealed. It's a secret place where the next breakthrough strategy is revealed. It's a secret place. It's a secret place where generational covenants are discovered and broken. It is the secret place where curses on churches are discovered. To be honest with you, it's just that people don't know these things. It's like anytime the disadvantage I think for a lot of people that are saved is anytime someone starts talking about warfare, people think someone is glorifying the enemy. This is how a lot of Christians miss it, because the assumption among many Christians is that they just think just because you've got a big calling on your life, you just put a money. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Ask anyone who's made anything, whether from TDGX to anybody. I can tell you battle after battle, but the good thing about that is God leads you to a place of overcome. And when you overcome, nobody can take the credit. Nobody can take the credit. You know what I mean? Nobody. It's God alone. So this is one of the reasons why that relationship with God is something sacred, personal, private. And on that note, you gotta be really, really careful in terms of who you do certain things. Because there's a lot of people who are mockers out there who love the church system, but they don't have a relationship with God. So what they do is they're trying to undermine other people who got a relationship with God. And I think for most of us, at some point we could have made mistakes, said something with someone in confidence, they took it the wrong way, they went and all sorts of things. But that's not the point of this video today. I just want to say, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall be stable and fixed under the shadow of the Almighty. So that's something that I would encourage you to go through it, meditate on it, whatever you want to do. I know some of you guys, some people love to listen to the Bible. Some people love to do it old school way, pen and paper. I'm down with that. But yeah. So the most important thing, honestly, if you're gonna catch anything from this video, it is the fact that he who dwells, that has to do spending time with God, quality time with God. And that's where the secrets relating to nations, destinies, churches, individuals are revealed. And I think in how to pray for my opposition, one thing I talk about, someone actually asked me on one of my videos, and then inboxed me. Somebody inboxed me on Facebook about, because I talked about, being in the presence of God without an agenda. Because what's happening is a lot of people, they go to God with their own idols. So it doesn't matter what God says, they can't hear God because their idols are standing in the way. Idols come in many forms. One of those idols is pulpits. All these people, some of them, it's not they said that they love people. It's just that they get a adrenaline kick from living in ministry and having sun and coming to church and having Sunday and they get a kick out of it. But if you look objectively, they don't really care about people, because that's one thing that has happened with this COVID-19. It has revealed hearts. It has revealed hearts and those motives and agendas, which is the whole different to go together. So I'm kind of like, as you can see, I've got a lot of things to say, but today the most important thing is, it says, he who goes in the secret place of the Most High, dwelling is that is to do with quality time. So that's on that note, I gotta bounce, guys. Always remember you have a common destiny. For those of you who want to think of writing a book, all sorts of things, inbox me, or you can catch Unleash the Book Within. One of the reasons I did that is because I was talking to my sister at the time, and we were talking about, I think some of my friends were looking at getting my book, something like that. So I thought, okay, fine, I'm going to do something basic, something low, something for $7 that allows someone to start, because because I feel like some people feel like they could not get into my programs and stuff. So I said, okay, I'll do something simple, something for $7 to just give someone a basic start. So if that's you, check it out. Unleash the Book Within, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, you name it. You can check it out. Even some of the still retailers as well. And I think right now in the UK, probably across over 100 something retailers, that sort of thing. So, with that note, I'm gonna bounce. Always remember, you have a common destiny. This is your story, Wiz. I'll catch you later. Bye.